Everybody. It's Kenna Lindsay. I am here doing the live discussion today. If you hear any noises kind of happening, it's either my dog or my landlord doing things. So I apologize for that in advance. It's just me today. My mom is currently on a ferry in Canada, coming back home. So it's just me. So I'm just going to do a really quick little thing. I wanted to talk today a little bit about health and respectability politics. So in our last discussion, my mom briefly mentioned the way that health relates to the body positivity movement and plus size people in general. And I always find that to be a very interesting correlation. And something that I found is that people who are plus size oftentimes use, but I'm healthy. I'm maybe over this amount of weight, but my body's healthy. So that means that I'm deserving of respect. It's something that I know I've done. It's something that I see a lot of other people do as well. And just for this brief conversation today, I want to encourage people to think about that saying and think about, well, what if you're not healthy? If you're plus size and you're not healthy, does that mean that you are no longer deserving of respect? I think that, people get really caught up in that, and that it's very, ableist if you apply that thinking to disabled folks and be like, okay, well, you're not healthy. That means that you're not deserving of respect. You are not a good kind of disabled person. That kind of like, you are not a good kind of plus size person if you are not always defending yourself that you're healthy, if you are not always providing your blood labs and your doctor's notes, and for any person who asks whether or not you're taking care of yourself. And I think all of us who are plus size really need to look at ourselves and say, does it matter whether or not I'm healthy to whether or not I deserve respect from people? That's kind of my brief thing for today. I know it wasn't very long, but I just kind of been wanting to say that because it's just such a prevalent thing, that making it okay to look at yourself and see yourself as a fat person or a plus size person, or however you identify, and say, even if I'm not healthy, even if being the weight that I am creates problems for me, I am not deserving of ridicule, and I am not deserving of disrespect. And that's the reality, and that's the truth. So that's what I wanted to say today. I'm sorry again for being so late. I got really distracted by putting on fake eyelashes. So for anybody who is interested in doing any kind of like homework and wants to look a little bit more into the plus size conversation, I would suggest reading Virgie Tovar's You Have the Right to Remain Fat. It's really thin, it's a really small little book, and it's a great read and definitely provides a lot of new ideas if you haven't kind of put your toes into the body positivity movement before. Once again, You Have the Right to Remain Fat, Virgie Tovar. Would definitely suggest it. And I know this was a quick one. Thanks so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. All right, now the real question is, how do I end this? Boop. Ooh, boop. Wow, I actually don't know how to end this. Oh God. Well, now everyone, we are gonna sit together and here we go. Figured it out. Okay, bye everybody.